Hello, everyone, and welcome to Centennial High School for CTN's live coverage of American Legion Baseball. Tonight, it's post 334 Coon Rapids visiting Lino Lakes number 556. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro down the first base line, catching some shade because it's a hot one out this afternoon.
Yeah, they were fried eggs off the cement here, so I figure we better move into the shade. Probably a little better for an old man like me. But our first opportunity, Joe, to see this Legion squad, or this Legion squad post 334. We were supposed to do a game earlier in the season. They were going to play Forest Lake, and Forest Lake just happened to be in the state baseball championship finals that night, so couldn't do it. But they did reschedule last night. They beat Forest Lake at 6-2. Sorry. So it's a good opportunity. Coach Mossy felt that this post team played their best game of the year yesterday, so they're hoping to carry that over here against Lino Lakes.
Coming in with a few more games under their belt than the Lino Lakes squad has, but Lino Lakes, a similar record as far as wins to losses. They're a little below 500. Coon Rapids a little above. Alex Bowie will lead things off for the Coon Rapids Cardinals. He's going to be followed by Kirby Pieri, the shortstop. Alex Lehman hitting third, or Avery Lehman, excuse me. Nick Lackinen will hit out of the cleanup spot. Jake Demovic, Ray Wellner, Bryce Peterson, Logan Severson, and Robert Morissette round out the order for the Rapids post 334 team.
Bowie hitting .384 as he steps to the plate. Having a good season as a leadoff hitter.
Called strike at the knees for Bowie, and he's behind the count 0-1.
Of course, this is the first year this team is skippered by Matt Mossy. Of course, Tom Yell for so many years coached this team very successfully, and Matt's taking over, very qualified man in his own right. Opportunity to take this post over.
Jake Stein, the start on the mound, and he throws another fastball at the knees to get back in front 1-2. And Bowie's going to be protecting early, leading off this first inning.
There you see his numbers 1-1 on the season with a .338 earned run average.
Off-speed pitch is rolled on the right side. Prash has it and will jog to first for out number 1. Take a look at the defense behind Stein. Prash, the unassisted out to start it. Drake Molitor to his right at second. Dylan Grant is at short. Zach Strite is the third base minder. Drew Metz, Trey Driscoll, and Alex Phillip patrol the outfield grass. Wyatt Shapoister is doing the catches for Jake Stein. First pitch fouled off by Pieri, 0-1.
Kirby comes in hitting .387. We got a chance to see him when we did the VFW game. Played shortstop. I think he went, did he go 4 for 4 in that game?
I believe so.
No.
A lot of extra bases.
Yeah, I think his first 2 at-bats were doubles.
3 straight doubles. No, he went 3
That's
for
right.
4.
Yeah, 3 for 4. Okay.
Grounded out in his 4th at-bat.
Not a bad evening.
3 for 4, all doubles, scored all 3 times. 2-1 count. Stein with the fastball, hit right back up the middle. It'll fall in front of Driscoll. Solid line drive single for Kirby Pieri with 1 out.
Coach Don Bright was talking highly about Kirby Pieri, and you can see there, solid swing. Nice base wrap to start his first at bat.
Waited for his pitch, stayed back on the off-speed stuff from Stein, and sent it right back to the outfield grass. And now Avery Lehman, an opportunity with a man on base who has some speed. Down and away, 1-0.
Avery hitting .338 as he steps to the plate. Good hitter, good fielder. Solid number 3 in that position, 11 RBI on the season.
No home runs, but he does have power. Good pitch on the inside edge, evens the count, 1-1. Stein, a little more deliberate with Pieri over its first. The 1-1 pitch, just high, 2-1.
Now, good patience at the plate by Avery Lehman, realizing that ball was up in the zone.
Runner is off. This one skied on the left side of the infield, straight, protecting his eyes from the sun, and he dropped it. Pierre will be out at second, but he was in a tough position.
He's looking right up into that sun.
And really saved straight from having the very early error. It will turn into a fielder's choice.
Yeah, again, just off the side of his glove. That's 2 away.
Pitch down low to Lackinen. 1-0 with 2 out now.
Nick hitting 250 as a step to the plate. Tried to keep this inning going with a 2 away.
Lehman now the runner at first. Another guy with some speed. Another pitch low. It's 2-0.
Well, Nick has 10 RBI in the season, an opportunity to see if he can stretch something.
Good fastball at the knees, 2-1. Stein trying to get around that 1-out single. This one driven, a great diving play by Drake Molitor ends the inning. A web gem from the second baseman will bring the Lino Lakes club to this plate with a scoreless game after a half an inning.
Your son wants to get a cat, but you're allergic. Do you A, prepare yourself, B, make the best of it,
C squared equals
25.
Good job.
or C, find a loophole? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
Hi, I'm Ryan Nagasu, 2010 Olympian and bronze medal winner of the 2014 U.S. Championships. I knew I loved skating at the age of 5, and now it's become my life passion. Find your skating passion at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Classes are available all year round. It could be the place where your skating dreams come true. See you on ice.
There's a crowd just down the line from us, getting whatever shade they can on a very warm July afternoon.
Well, I was going to say, they are smart. They got in the shade here. Nice breeze, though. Nice breeze, keep you a little bit cooler, but in that sun where they wanted us originally, it was going to be baking.
So look at how Lino Lakes will come to the plate. Dylan Grant leading off, followed by Shapoister. Driscoll is hitting third, and Casey Leiser is the cleanup man. Drew Metz, the left fielder, will hit fifth. Jake Prash behind him. Alex Phillip is seventh. Zach Strait is hitting eighth. And Drake Molitor, the man who finished up the top half of the inning, will finish up the order for post 556.
Well, Jake comes in with a 1-2 record.
First pitch from Domovic is down and in, 1-0. Right down the middle, and it's ripped to right. Coming in on it to make the catch is Logan Severson, and there's one away. Take a look at the defense for the Rapids. Logan Severson in right, Avery Lehman in center, Bryce Peterson is the left fielder. Robert Morissette and Kirby Pieri are on the left side of the infield. Alex Bowie and Ray Wellner are on the right. Nick Lackinen is behind the plate for Jake Domovic. Fastball and ball one.
Wyatt Chapoister comes to the plate, hitting .343 with a couple of runs batted in on the season.
This one hit back up the middle and through. Solid base hit with one out, similar to the start, although quicker in the counts, as we saw in the top half of the inning.
Yeah, no question
Just
about it.
Just 4 pitches in now. Trey Driscoll, the next to dig in for Lino Lakes. Up high, 1-0.
You see the numbers for Trey Driscoll, .333 on the season with 4 runs batted in.
Going to check the runner. Chapoister back in time.
The Lino Lake squad losing a game last night to Tri-City Red, 9-6 was the final. They'd like to get back on the winning track here this evening.
Pitches down in the dirt, skips. Lockinen had trouble finding it, and up easy on the wild pitch at second is Wyatt Chapoister. This one fouled back out of play to Trey Driscoll. And it's 2-1.
I'll see if that ball that got by Lackinen will come back to hurt Coon Rapids Post. 3:34 here in this bottom half of the first.
Called strike at the letters, evens the count, 2-2. Big early pitch for Domovic. He goes to the off-speed stuff, grounded on the left side. Chapoister stays put. Throw to Wellner is not in time. The throw back across. Chapoister dead to rights. Nice throw back across by Ray Wellner. And Chapoister is forced out, and they lose a base on the play.
Yeah, again, that throw not getting there in time, but boy, Wellner smartly throws it to third with an, as you mentioned, with a nice toss, just beating that throw, but snap it right back to Morissette at third. And you were right, M dead rights. 2 away.
Runners off on the first pitch. Throw is not in time. Driscoll slides in safely. And they get that base right back. Still 2 away now with the runner at second. Casey Leiser, the designated hitter, the guy at the plate for Lino Lakes.
Well, Leiser hitting .294 with 10 runs batted in.
Quickly 0-2 to Leiser. An exciting half inning. Domovic trying to finish it scoreless. This one in on the hands and chopped. A little one on the right side. Domovic to Wellner to end the inning. No score after 1. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTA.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
I'm a single mother, and I was the main one working, so I never thought that I could go back to school, you know? My sister, my mother, everybody wanted to help me with my kids. I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Some who enjoy the summer sun more than others.
Yeah.
And those who are dedicated, dressed up for the event.
Well, because you're here.
That are,
people
not hiding like us down the first base line.
People tend to overdress when they know you're here in a game. They want to impress you. They want to say, you look at Joe Young saw me, and I want to look at my best.
The post 334 pitcher will get to lead off the second inning. Jake Tomovic. An efficient inning. Gave up just the one hit. Left one runner. And trying to help his own cause here in this second.
Oh my goodness.
Drops down a bunt. Is he going to be able to beat it out? The throw skips away and he's safe on the play. And he will get a base hit on the bunt.
Strite had to hurry his throw, and again, as you mentioned, that ball down in the dirt. Tough scoop for Prash at the bag.
That's a really good bunt.
Yeah, it was a very good bunt. It forced Street to come in from third. They weren't expecting it, and you can see the throw just
would have had him
off a little bit. Couldn't.
Prash could not reel it in. They drop another one in front of him, and this time not successful. But it moves the runner along. 2 pitches. They've got a runner over at second base with one away.
Well, I'm sure not what post 556 expected here. The first 2 batters laying down pretty good bunts. No way they're going to get the runner at second. But Wellner throws this time right on where it needed to be. But you got runner at second with just one away.
Bryce Peterson looks at a pitch up high.
Peterson
and now waits for the 1-0 offering.
Sorry, 206.
Upstairs again, 2-0.
Let's go, BP.
And now a fastball low, and it's 3-0. Back-to-back bunts on the first 2 pitches. Now 3 straight out of the zone. Peterson looking all the way on 3-0, and Stein able to put it in there for strike 1. Big pitch right here. Although he does have first base open. This one into shallow left. A rolling catch.
Wow.
And a double play. 2 brilliant defensive efforts by the Lino Lakes team to end the first 2 innings. Post 556 back at the plate when we return.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Got a quarter?
Back at Lino Lakes, an incredible catch and a double play. Getting underneath it is Trey Driscoll. Rolls over. Easy throw to Drake Molitor. Domovic more than halfway to third. Thought no way he was going to come in and get it. And a beautiful double play. And I am happy to say a great job by our umpire.
Yeah.
One pitch, one out to start the top half or bottom half of the second inning as Drew Metz grounds out on the left side.
Well, he came up to us and said if he thought it had bounced, he would have called it safe. He was correct. That was a good call.
Oh, yeah. He's got a much better angle
It's tough
than
for
do
us
we.
to see live anyway, no question.
It looked like it was going to die, but a great timing play by Trey Driscoll. Easy for me to say. Jake Frash comes up empty. Skies it down the left field line, hooking into foul territory, over for a look, but no chance to get to it for Bryce Peterson. Crash fouls that one back and out of play. It's 1-2 for Jake Domovic.
You talked about a couple of nice fielding gems to end the innings for Lino Lake's team.
Way out in front of that one. Strike three. And that's a second out for Jake Domovic. And now Alex Phillips, the right fielder for Lino Lakes. A little late on the heat, 0-1.
There you see the numbers on Phillips, 206 at the plate with 6 runs batted in on the season through 13 games. Nice pitch on the outside.
Strong fastball gets Domovic back in front, 0-2. Goes to the off speed, and it's fouled off over in front of third.
Head coach Scott Leeser, the Lino Lake squad.
Grounder on the right side. Stopped up by Bowie. Played to Wellner, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Domovic. We go to the third, no score. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Top of three, no score between Coon Rapids and Lino Lakes. It's a warm one. Number 8 and 9 hitters for Coon Rapids will lead off the third inning. Logan Severson takes the ball 1-0.
Severson hitting 083 as he steps to the plate.
This one driven toward the gap in left center. It's going to fall between. Turning is Severson, but he will be held up after a quick job getting him back to the infield by Trey Driscoll, but a solid leadoff single.
Nice hit by Logan. And just as I announced his batting average, he drills one. Nice piece of hitting.
Solid line drive. No chance for Driscoll to make an amazing stop this time. And Morissette will bat with one on and nobody out.
Morissette hitting 158 as he steps to the plate. It's just the one run batted in on the season so far.
Fastball missing low for Stein, 2-0. Fouled and out of play. Back behind the Coon Rapids or the Lino Lakes dugout. 2-1.
Oh, nice pitch.
Nice. Had some break to it, and Morissette frozen. 2-2. Severson, the runner at first, nobody out. A 2-2 pitch from Jake Stein. Morissette pokes it foul, and nearly a diving catch by Straight in foul territory. It was a hit and run, and Severson will jog back safely. Severson was off with the pitch. Morissette has new life after what would have been another fantastic defensive effort from Lino Lakes. Morissette, another chance to look at a 2-2 pitch from Stein. Fastball swung on and missed, but it got away. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Yeah, he got a little piece of it.
We do have the drawback. We can't see balls and strikes, can't see the pitches coming in quite as well from back here.
But we're not a sweaty mess.
As much of.
Well, yeah, by far.
The breeze is very nice.
At least we don't have
as is the shade.
Yeah, the shade is very nice, no question.
We'll try again at 2-2 with Severson at first. Going to check on him. He's back in time.
Hey, never twice. Never seen it. Do it.
Swan hit past a stretched out Prash. A big knock for Robert Morissette. Fouled off a couple of two-strike pitches.
He just did a great job of just staying with it.
Prash protecting it first. Not able to get back across. Just out of his reach. Back-to-back hits to start the inning. 2 on, nobody out. Back to the top of the order, Alex Bowie. And Stein being very careful. Rapids has already bunted a couple of different times. Has bunt single. And then the sacrifice on the very next pitch. And that one was down in the dirt. Both runners are going to advance. A good job by Chapoitster to get out from behind and make a throw. But Morissette, who got a little bit of a late break, in safely.
He made it a close play at second base. Again, a nice throw down after getting back up from behind the plate.
And I don't know if Bowie pulled the bat back in time, but he rips it through the zone this time, and Morissette is going to turn. Driscoll comes up firing. And staying at third is Robert Morissette, an RBI single for Alex Bowie.
Coon Rapids draws first blood here in the top of the third. They've got a nice little rally going. Nobody outrunners the corners.
Off the bat, you knew Severson would score.
And then you have a dangerous hitter coming to the plate as well. Nice piece of hitting by Bowie.
And we've seen a
Right
lot
back
of
up the box.
line drive hits for Coon Rapids. 3 hits to start this third inning, and they cracked the scoreboard first. That one fouled back by Pieri. Pieri had the first hit. Check on Bowie. He's back safely at first. Oh, 1 count to Pieri. It's a curveball down and away, and it will even the count. Some early tension. And another solid single for the Rapids. Will score another run as Morissette trots home on Pieri's second base hit of the ball game.
And just another solid base hit by Kirby Pieri, and he's a very impressive ball player for this this Rapid squad. And just solid base hit. Nothing that Street could do at third base, and another good hitter stepping to the plate in Avery Lehman.
Avery Lehman, a pop-up on the infield that was misplayed by the third baseman, Street. But they got the out on the play because Pieri had to retreat to first, thinking it would be caught. Up high, 2-0. Two on, nobody out, 2 already across. 4 straight hits to start the inning for the post 334 squad. Jake Stein looking at a 2-0 pitch to Avery Lehman, and he gets him to pop it up again, this time quite a bit deeper, I guess, but Trey Driscoll gets there in time, and no chance for Bowie to try and advance. I thought it went far more straight up than that.
Yeah, it looked like it. Just the first out of the inning for the Rapids.
Driscoll, of course, the huge play in the outfield to stop the end the second inning. And now Nick Lackinen ripped one, looked like it was going to be a base knock back in the first, but a diving play by Drake Molitor at short ended that threat. Great curveball from Stein, and he's ahead in the count 0-1. Pitch is down to the dirt. Nice stop by Shapoister, and everybody stays where they are.
Yeah, we've seen him make a couple of nice plays from behind the plate. Of course, we got to see him in the high school season as well against the Cardinals.
Down and in, 2-1. Solid rip to right center over the head of Alex Phillips. Lead runner will score. Pieri will turn right behind him. The throw will not be in time as Pieri slides in safely. And it's a 2-run double for Nick Lackinen.
And Shapoister tried to sweep tag him, and it looks like he just missed him as Pieri was sliding underneath it. That made it a close play at the plate. Again, Nick Lackinen with a nice wrap. This time for a hit. He did hammer it. Couple RBI, and then watch the play at the plate. As he's just going to miss the tags. He's trying to sweep it around. He didn't put up a fight. Didn't argue about it. I think he knew he missed that tag.
First pitch swinging is Jake Domovic. Fouls it back and out of play.
Okay, we got to look for balls here where we're sitting too.
This is your opportunity to really make a play on a ball,
I know.
Shapiro.
I asked for the wireless headset, but I didn't get it.
Really hard to see. His body was in the way. Great shot from center field, though. Stealing third is Lackinen. The throw was in the dirt, but even with a good throw, I don't know that they get Lackinen at third.
Aggressive base running by Nick Lackinen.
And now Jake Domovic with a 1-1 count. Takes it off the outside. 2-1. Had that bunt single to start the second inning. Now trying to extend what is already a big inning and help himself pad the lead a little bit. A 3-1 count. Only one out with Lackinen at third. Fly ball could plate the 5th run of the inning for Coon Rapids. Ground ball could do the same, and that's exactly what it is. A slow roller to Grant it short. He makes the play over to Prash, but on it, Lackinen will come home, and it's a 5-0 lead for Coon Rapids.
Big inning for the Rapids squad, able to get that 5th run across the plate. Put a lot of pressure on the Lino Lake squad.
8th batter of the inning, Ray Wellner. Dropped down a sacrifice bunt. Takes a strike, 0-1. Bases are clean now with 2 out. And it's now 1-1 as that one's down in the dirt. Nice curveball right there, and it's 1-2. Stein trying to get out of this one.
Yeah, he just wants to get back to the dugout at this point. Put this inning behind him. Didn't miss by much.
5 hits, 5 runs in the inning for post 334. 2-2 count with 2 out. Wellner takes a pitch down low and the count is full. Popped up. Stein calling off and had to reach back over his head, but able to bring this inning to a close finally. But a big one for the Coon Rapids offense. See if post 556 can retaliate after this.
So we were walking to school. I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Five runs on 5 hits has opened a big lead for Coon Rapids in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Coach Mossy has to like that line score, 5 runs on 7 hits.
Well, they have been aggressive. Couple of bunts mixed in there.
Stolen base by Lackinen.
Not the guy you really look at in the lineup as being the speed threat on the bases, and he stole 3rd and stole it outright.
Yes, he did.
We'll see if Coach Leeser's lineup is able to respond. They'll start with their 8 and 9 hitters, which coincidentally is where the Coon Rapids lineup started. In the top half of the inning, and Coon Rapids, of course, started with 4 straight base hits. Domovic hoping he can not see that type of effort from the flip side. Domovic goes up high and now comes back, and another one missing upstairs as Street showed bunt. 2-0. Fastball driven to left. Back on it is Peterson. Dot jumps and has the catch. And there's one out. He gave it a pretty good ride.
He did. That was an adventure, but Bryce Peterson able to stay with it. Make a nice catch back at the wall. So yeah, good job just realizing where he was on the field. Just a little bit of a hop at the end. Makes the catch. Ooh, look at the heel of his glove too, right? The ball's right there.
As long as he keeps it in the leather.
Absolutely.
First pitch to Molitor is down low.
There you see the numbers on Drake Molitor, 273 with 5 runs batted in.
Two-0 count now. Domovic finds the zone. 2-1. Down to the dirt. Nice snap by Lackinen. 3-1. First 3-ball count of the ball game for Domovic. This one skied to short right, and it will fall in front of Severson and then take a funny hop past him, but not far enough for Molody to try and advance.
Yeah, that ball didn't hang up enough for Severson to come in and make a play on it.
At first, it looked like Bowie would be able to play it from second.
Kind of hit it off the end of the bat.
Severson got a late break, and
then you see the bounce.
Falls in front of him, takes a weird bounce. But a 1-out single for Drake Molitor, and back to the top of the order. Fly to right his first time up for Dylan Grant. Looks at a great curveball for strike one. Quick turn from Domovic, but Molitor back in plenty of time. 0-1 count for Dylan Grant, and another look, and that one a little bit closer, but again Molitor able to beat him back to the bag. Bluff from Molitor, but he'll stay put. Fastball in for a strike.
So now
and it's 0-2
yeah, good spot.
to Dylan Grant.
Good spot at 0-2.
This one grounded right side, and it's back-to-back base hits with one away.
Well, Lino Lakes has something cooking with runners at first and second, just that one out. Trying to get back into this ball game after Coon Rapids scored 5 in the top half of the third to take this 5-0 lead.
Good piece of two-strike hitting by the shortstop. Saw the curveball, waited on it, and put it back in the big hole on the right side of the infield. So now there's 2 on with 1 out for Wyatt Shapoister. Shapoister drops down a good bunt. Domovic fields and throws, and he beat it. A bunt single will load him up with only 1 out.
Well, Shapoister did a nice job moving to the base as head coach Matt Mossey's going to take a walk to the mound with bases loaded and 1 away, and there's the throw. Just beat it. A little bit of trouble here for Jake Domovic with 1 out, bases loaded. It's an opportunity to get out of this inning. Not too much damage anyway.
Really nice bunt by the Lino Lakes catcher, and great speed down the line, loads him up. For number 3 hitter, the center fielder, Trey Driscoll. Another look.
Close.
Tie goes to the runner.
Absolutely.
Fastball down in the dirt, knocked down by Lackinen. As long as you keep it in front of you. Hard to advance when there's no open bags. Fouled back. Rapids holding on to that 5-run lead they built in the top half of this inning, but a big threat here from Lino Lakes. Bases loaded, and now 2-1 to Trey Driscoll.
A pretty good hitter Driscoll is in a tough situation. Want to keep him out of some runs here. Now down or behind the count 3-1.
It's in there for a strike. Full count and a really big pitch here. Full count, no place to put him.
Chip back on the bench.
Somebody's going back to the bench. Will it be him or the lead runner? Hit well toward the hole. They get the out at second. But Molitor able to come home with the first run of the game for Lino Lakes.
A good job by Alex Bowie to first of all field that ground ball and have the wherewithal to get over to the bag and tag it before the runner got there. There's a shot back up the middle. He went down low for that, right through the legs of Domovic. And a nice diving stop for Alex Bowie.
And now Casey Leeser with runners at the corners and 2 away. Big swing comes up empty.
A lot of velocity on that fastball.
Little swing and bunt. Ground out that ended the first inning. Trying to see if he can chip away a little more at that Coon Rapids lead. Runner is going. The throw is way over the head and out into the outfield from Lackinen. Coming home is Grant. And now Driscoll goes over to third on the error. And it's a 5-2 ball game with the third run just 90 feet away.
You let him take the base in that situation with 2 away.
Pitch missed, so it's a 1-1 count. And outside, 2-1 to Leeser. Fouled off, 2-2.
Now an opportunity here for Domovic just to get out of this inning and get back to the plate. Now a 3-run lead for Coon Rapids.
Down in the dirt and another full count. Long inning for both pitchers as both offensives have come alive here in the third. 5 for Coon Rapids in the top half and 2 so far, and it will end there as Pieri to Wellner leaves Driscoll stranded at third. Lino Lake's able to get a couple back. It's 5-2 as we played 3 full here at Centennial High School.
What are you, superheroes?
Just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Like one single solitary cloud. It's a nice one, a pretty, a very picturesque bank of clouds out beyond right field, but no cloud cover here on a bright, sunny day. And a long third inning for our competing pitchers. Bryce Peterson leading off at a soft sinker headed to short center field that turned into a brilliant play by center fielder Trey Driscoll.
A web gem.
And ended up being an inning-ending double play. This time fouled off. It's 1-2. That one down in the dirt. Past Shapoister and to the backstop. 2-2. Out in front of another off-speed pitch, but it's fouled away, and the at-bat will continue. This one ridden into left field. Matz is not going to catch up with it. Turning and heading for second is Peterson. He's in with a stand-up double to start the fourth inning for Coon Rapids.
Nice way for Coon Rapids to start this top half of the fourth after giving up a couple of runs in the bottom third, getting that leadoff man on second base.
Looked like Metz was going to be able to catch up with it, but it just kept carrying and got over the left fielder. Again, waiting on that long sweeping curve and just out of the reach of Drew Metz. Now Logan Severson. Fastball misses high from Stein, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Fouled away, out of play. Two and one with the runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Coon Rapids trying to expand their 5-2 lead. No score into the third. Both teams putting up crooked numbers. This one a slow roller. Took kind of a weird hop in front of Grant, but he's able to field and throw over for out number 1. Peterson moves to third on the play.
And that's what they accomplished. Get that runner over to third, get him a little closer to score.
And a good read on the base pass by Peterson. That one was going to be slow getting through the infield to Grant, and he had plenty of time to get out ahead of it and mean no play at third. Morissette looks at a pitch outside, 1-0. Morissette with a really good at-bat. Battled before getting the second straight single of that third inning that started their big rally.
Yeah, another nice play behind the plate by Chapoister as he knocked that one down as it hit the dirt in front of the plate.
Fastball's in for a strike, 2-1. This one rolled to second. Down on it is Molitor. He'll throw over for the out, but Peterson scores. And they manufacture another run here in the top of the fourth.
And they're able to get one of those runs back that Lino Lake scored in their bottom of the third. Try and continue to give themselves a little bit more of a cushion.
Bowie an RBI single his first time up. That one falls down and in, 1-0.
There you see the numbers for Bowie on the evening.
Staying off speed, missing again is Stein. It's 2-0. Fastball back through the middle. Second base hit of the ball game for Alex Bowie.
And they're hitting the ball well here this evening. I believe that's their 9th hit of the game.
You are correct, sir.
There's a nice piece of hitting by Bowie.
And a lot
back
of them have
box.
been line drive knocks, waiting on that curveball. You can time that curveball was when it drops, pop it straight back through. And now Kirby Pieri, 2 for 2 with an RBI, a run scored. Hoping to spark a little 2-out rally here and add to the total for Coach Mossy. Down in the dirt, Chapoister able to knock it down, and Bowie no chance to advance.
Yeah, he's so aware. He plays the position well, Chapoister behind the plate. Again, even if that pitch
his body angle is outstanding.
Absolutely.
He gets to it just after the first hop, knocks it down in front of him. Popped up, will stay in play in front of third. Street is over and able to catch the pop-up and the inning. Coon Rapids adds one more. They lead 6-2 after 3.5. Bottom of the fourth coming up next on CTN.
The Coon Rapids Recycling Center can help you recycle all of your old appliances and electronics. From your old refrigerator to washers and dryers, we can help you recycle your appliances and keep them out of the waste stream, which is required by state law. When it comes to electronics, some fees may apply. Check our website for more details. The Coon Rapids Recycling Center, helping you recycle even more.
Early on, I thought the recap would be all about the spectacular defense of Lino Lakes in the first 2 innings. Instead, it was about the awesome offense of the Coon Rapids Post 334 squad. 4 straight to start the third inning. Ended up getting 5 runs on 5 hits in that inning. Lino Lakes able to respond. They get a couple in the bottom half. Cut the lead back to 5-2. And here in the top of the fourth, Coon Rapids has put one more chalk line on the scoreboard. Their advantage is 6-2 as Lino Lakes comes to the plate.
Yeah, a little bit more of a cushion for Domovic. Gets that one run back, makes it a 4-run cushion. Like to see him. I know he'd like to see a quick inning here. Get back, get his guys back to the plate.
Big curveball from Domovic to start Mets out 1-0. This one skied to right. Peterson coming in as it measured for out number 1. Made it look like a bit of an adventure. Severson, sorry. What did I say?
Peterson. But yeah, you know, S-O-N. Severson, Peterson. Relatively
Johnson.
close.
Shapiroson.
That's my Norwegian relatives.
Jake Prash will come to the plate. Struck out his only at bat. Good patience on the off-speed pitch to start. Just got a piece of the fastball, and the count is even 1-1. Got him swinging on the breaking pitch, 1-2. Throws it to him again. It's in the dirt. Prash swung and missed everything. And they have to complete the strikeout from Lackett into Wellner, but second strikeout of the ball game for Jake Prash.
Yeah, and so far a relatively quick inning for Domovic. Just what he wanted.
Well, his pitches, despite having a little bit longer third inning, are still pretty respectable. This one grounded back up the middle, fielding it just behind the bag is Pieri. The throw to Wellner in time, and another 1-2-3 inning for Coon Rapids. They're back at the plate with a 6-2 lead when we return.
Green red hat. Oops. Red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt. Oops. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants. Oops.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Enjoying
yes
a ball game on a midsummer's afternoon as it presses on into the evening. The Coon Rapids Post 334 team a 6-2 lead over Lino Lakes Post 556. Start the fifth inning with Avery Lehman at the plate. Lehman looking for his first hit, and he sends one deep to right. It's over the head of Alex Phillips. Lehman digging, and will stand up at second.
Well, he jumped all over that pitch. Didn't waste any time. Well, he was 2-2 for this evening. And Phillips had no opportunity in right. A little trouble with it at the end, but an easy double for Lehman.
I think Lehman really wanted third.
I think so too.
But will definitely take the leadoff double. Second straight inning that Coon Rapids has led off with a double. Way high and wide, Lackinen. A big 2-run double in that 5-run third inning. Fastball too tall, 3-0.
Another now tough situation for Stein after giving that leadoff double up, and now 3-0 behind in the count. Got to be careful in this situation.
Fouled back, 3-1.
Look at that. That's when you know you're playing tough. You slide, you rip those letters off your jersey. The Rapis.
Ball inside. That's number 4. That's the first walk of the game for either pitcher. And it puts runners at first and second with nobody out here starting the 5th for the Rapids, who already have a 6-2 advantage. Jake Domovic reached on a bunt single his first time up. Had an RBI ground out his second, and now a definite bunting situation. He's swinging away and skying it right behind the right side of the infield. Prash back on it to make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, he got underneath that. I know he'd love to have that back.
No chance for the runners to advance on that. And now it's Ray Wellner's turn with 2 on, 1 out, and he pops one up right side of the infield. Will stay in play, and second straight for Jake Prash, and that's a quick turnaround on 2 straight pitches.
Yeah, no question about it. You don't get opportunities to advance base runners. Now with 2 away, all you have to be concerned about is Bryce Peterson at the plate and get out of the inning unscathed.
Well, it was Bryce Peterson who started the last inning with a leadoff double. Thought about it, but takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Stein trying to get out of this with no damage. Swinging miss at the pitch in the dirt. And it's 0-2 for Jake Stein. A leadoff double followed by a walk, but then 2 straight pop-ups on 2 straight pitches. And now he's ahead in the count, 0-2 to Bryce Peterson. This one grounded right side, fielded by Molitor. Easy play to Prash. And no damage done. Middle of the 5th, it's Coon Rapids 6, Lino Lakes 2. You're watching Legion Baseball on CTN.
The Coon Rapids Recycling Center can help you recycle all of your old appliances and electronics. From your old refrigerator to washers and dryers, we can help you recycle your appliances and keep them out of the waste stream, which is required by state law. When it comes to electronics, some fees may apply. Check our website for more details. The Coon Rapids Recycling Center, helping you recycle even more.
Green hat. Red hat. Oops. Red shirt. Blue shirt. Yellow shirt. Oops. Yellow pants. Red pants. Green pants. Oops.
So after Coon Rapids got 2 runners on with nobody out, 5 pitches later, the inning was over and no damage done. And Lino Lakes another opportunity to try and chip away at the lead. We had talked about pitch count earlier, and Domovic has been relatively efficient. You know, just 7 pitches in the 4th inning, but still through 4 innings, he had 51 pitches for 33 for strikes coming into this 5th inning. At the same time, Stein had 78 pitches, 40 of them for strikes.
Well, as this game continues to wind down, we'll see these pitchers and how long they keep that their managers keep them in.
Zach Street will lead off the 5th for Lino Lakes. Fly ball to left his first time up. Looks at a curveball down and away, 1-0. Fastball misses, 2-0. Wellner's position on the field at first has become about the most comfortable spot on the ballpark. Heavily shaded. It does have its challenges like this pop-up. Domovic fields it just in fair territory. Does have its challenges moving in and out of that shade there.
Able to stay with that, make sure he made the catch. Wellner coming in from first.
And then he retreats to the shade.
Yep.
Bowie's playing a little bit to his left, trying to soak up some shade when the batting conditions are right. When your pitcher's throwing outside, stay over there. Stay cool. Okay, don't base your defense based on the shade, and this one gets past Bowie. Maybe he should have been in that shade.
Yeah.
See if I had moved him, if he had moved
Put that
into the
shift
shade,
on.
Put the shade shift on, he'd have been in perfect position, but this one just out of reach, even with a good effort. And it's 1-out single for Drake Molitor.
Yeah, hit far enough to his left where he's not able to reach it. No opportunity for Wellner to make a play in the ball as well.
So 1 out, 1 on for Dylan Grant. Singled and scored his last time up. Short fly to left field will fall in front of Peterson, and he's not able to get it to second in time. Good base running by Molitor. Everybody's safe. Back-to-back 1-out singles. Yeah. Same thing those two did the last time through the rotation. Came up with 1-out singles. They both later scored. Wyatt Shapoister. Dropped down a bunt single last time up. Thought about it and instead looked at a strike.
And trying to move those base runners along, down by 4. Just the 1 out. He's having a nice night at the plate so far, a couple of singles.
This one lined into center in front of Lehman. He will come up throwing. And the lead runner, Molitor, able to slide in safely on the RBI single for Shapoister.
Oh, nice throw from Lehman, too, from the outfield. But able to get in there ahead of the throw and the tag. Now it's a 6-3 lead for Coon Rapids. See it again, a nice, he went down for that pitch as well. And watch Lehman come up with the throw. It's right there on the plate, just slides past it. Still just 1 away.
Grant stayed at second. So still 2 on with 1 away. Trey Driscoll, 1 for 2 as an RBI. Would like to add to that total. Lead runner Dylan Grant getting rid of the armor. Don't want that extra ounce. Slow you down on the base pass.
Got to have that speed.
The AB will continue for Trey Driscoll. He's off with the pitch. The throw is in time, and he's out. Trying to get to third. Shapoister will get to second, but Grant caught stealing.
That's a big second out for Coon Rapids. Able to get that runner at third. A nice throw down. Relatively easy play.
They may have tipped their hand with the meeting with coach just before the pitch. It's 2-0 now to Driscoll with a runner at second, 2 away. Curveball misses as well. It's 3-0. Pitch called a strike. Driscoll taking all the way on 3-0.
Kept that ball down low in the zone. Just caught the bottom end.
That one in on the hands, a little pop-up right side. Wellner waits and makes the play. One more for Lino Lakes. After 5 complete, it's Coon Rapids 6, Lino Lakes 3 on CTN.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Getting a little bit cooler as the shadows grow longer across the field here at Centennial High School. 6-3 as we start the 6th. Coon Rapids will start with Severson and Morissette, followed by the top of the order.
Well, they'd like to see if they can get that run back again here. They did it last inning when Lino Lake scored a run.
Severson and Morissette started the big 5-run third inning.
That pitch didn't miss by much, but good patience at the plate.
It's a good pitch there for strike one, 2-1. Curveball grounded to the left side. Street waits on it, throws across, going down to scoop it up as Prash for out number 1. And that'll bring up Robert Morissette. Morissette, 1 for 2. Singled and scored his first time, then a ground out RBI. His second time at the plate. Takes a strike at the letters, 0-1.
And if you're Jake Stein for Lino Lakes, again, you just want to be efficient on the mound and get out of this inning quickly. Your team at the plate has been scratching away, trying to get back into this ball game, cutting into this lead.
That, I believe, was pitch 95. So we'll see how much longer he goes. Fastball fouled back by Robert Morissette.
You know, both these teams are going to play in the Gopher Classic this weekend. You know, they certainly look forward to that tournament. But both teams want to go in on a winning streak here as they enter this weekend.
Morissette tempted but lays off as it ends up dropping out of the zone. 1-2. Fouled off to first. Morissette, I believe. Okay, Bryce Peterson had a 2-strike foul. Morissette now has the other 4 in the line card for Coon Rapids. So he has had some good at-bats and has been productive out of that number 9 spot. Back to a 2-2 count. Goes up and fouls back another.
Yeah, I got a piece of that pitch a little bit high in the zone.
And certainly if Stein is trying to be efficient, his nemesis right here, but he's erased on the ground out. 3-1 as Stein comes over to cover on the throw from Prash. But Morissette has definitely gotten his money's worth for at-bats and pitches seen.
And Stein just touched the front part of that bag when he was coming over to cover it. We're going to see him here, just gets the front part of the bag.
19 pitches and 3 at-bats for Robert Morissette.
That's working the count.
A little more than 6 pitches per at-bat. Bowie doesn't need that many. On pitch number 2, he gets hit number 3 of the evening, and he's going to try and stretch it to a double. The throw is not in time, and Bowie, the hustle double with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, he really did hustle. He knew right when he turned the bag at first that he was going to go stretch that to 2. And he did. Got a nice piece of that pitch, drilled it into left center.
And now Kirby Pieri 2 for 3. Popped up to third his last time though. This one skied on the right side, back drifting into foul territory, coming back in, but it drops in front of Prash, and legging it over to second is Pieri.
Just couldn't make a play on that ball, and smartly, obviously Bowie scoring easily, getting one of those runs back.
The only run. They only scored 1 in the bottom half.
Right.
And because his glove doesn't touch it, that's an RBI double. Yeah. And Avery Lehman will come up now, a 7-3 lead for his squad at a double his last time up. First pitch, solid single to center. But Driscoll will make sure that Pieri is not able to come home.
Yeah, that ball got out to Driscoll quickly. Really, Pieri not an opportunity to get home. That ball was played off the hop quickly and thrown right back in.
So now runners at the corners after 3 straight 2-out hits. And Lackinen coming to the plate. Lackinen 1 for 2 at a 2-run double his first time up, or his second time up. He's 1 for 2 Also reached on a walk. Lehman off with the first pitch. The throw is high. They tried the cross play. It's not going to work as Pieri slides in safely in front of the throw. Grant cut it off middle of the infield, trying to bait the lead runner. But Pieri is going to come home to score on the double steal.
Well, and that pushes that lead back to 5 runs.
You saw Shapoister well out in front of the plate, and a good slide to the outside by Pieri. Make sure he would really have to reach once that throw came home. Lackinen lays into another, and he finds another hole. His third hit of the ball game. It's going to score another run as Lehman trots in. Second double of the ball game for Nick Lackinen. Third RBI.
Well, he jumped all over that pitch. We're going to see a little work in the bullpen now for Lino Lakes. Looks like Alex Tangren, number 20, is going to get some throws in the bullpen. As Coach Leeser is going to take a walk to the mound, talk about things, gives his reliever a little time to get his arm loose.
Well, 4 straight doubles with 2 outs here by the top of the Coon Rapids order. 3 of the 4 hits were doubles. 3 runs have scored.
Coach Leeser bringing his outfield in now. And our home plate official is going to go and have a word with him. Again, just trying to buy some time for his reliever to get his arm loose a little bit. There you see him. Alex Tengren. Two away again. Lino Lakes just wants to get out of the inning.
Jake Tomovic's had a nice long rest in the dugout. And has seen his team come out and get him 3 more runs. Send his lead to 6. Biggest of the night. Domovic looks at a pitch down low. Lackinen stole third again. It's the second time.
They're getting that uniform dirty. No wonder the D is gone.
Slides in head first this time to the outside part of the plate. Oh, 2 count for Stein, and he gets Domovic swinging to end the inning, but 3 more on the board. Oh, sorry, that was 2.
I got ahead of myself. You have somewhere to be.
I was relying on the
scoreboard.
graphics. Reaches out, pokes this one back to Stein. Easy play over to Prash. And now the inning is over. But again, 3 on the board for post 334. Their lead is 9-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
What do you think he's looking at?
Thomas Cornell is going to have rather interesting sun tan line.
Like a raccoon.
Except more, because the whole front of his face will be white. Same goes for Neil Highlight-Tenon.
He's in the shade now.
On the other dugout. As are we.
There he is.
As are we, and it's very comfortable.
Yes, we are comfortable. Yay.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I practiced this
hi.
week, Shapiro.
Yeah, I know, I
you were
wasn't
not
there. I'm sorry, I was representing you at the Twins game.
Right, yeah, you were. So can Lino Lakes respond in the bottom half of the inning after Coon Rapids added 3 in the top? Fastballs in there. Leeser, pair of groundouts. First 2 trips through the order for Domovic. This one back and out of play. 1-2. So after 6 full innings, how many pitches do you think for Jake Stein?
107.
111. And of course, you had the big hint
earlier
in that 6th inning.
I did.
Leeser got a piece of that one, but
I also bet he does
1 and 2.
not come out for.
He will not return to the hill. I cannot imagine. Called 3rd strike, and Leeser's done. 3rd strike out of the ball game for Domovic. Well, that'll bring up Drew Metz.
Yeah, I think
Leeser wanted to argue and gave him a look, and based on the placement, I
can understand.
1-0. As long as he doesn't call that a strike.
Yeah.
It's about the only one I would know for sure that it is not a strike. Not quite the same vantage point from first base, but boy, do we got a good look at the baselines. This one just foul down the first baseline. 2-1. This part of the order has not been able to figure out Domovic at all. From number 4 through number 8, they are a great big offer so far tonight. So that'd be 0 for 12 through that part of the order.
Nice
and there's
pitch.
a great curveball and back-to-back called 3rd strikes. The first 2 outs of the inning.
That was certainly a nice way.
And make it 0 for 13.
Yeah.
And that includes all 4
Pretty
of his
pitch.
strikeouts. That was very pretty. And completely frozen was Drew Metz. Jake Prash, first pitch swinging, pops it up at short. Waiting on it is Pieri, and another quick 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. We go to the 7th. Coon Rapids up 9-3 on CTN.
Looking for a new home? Come to Coon Rapids. Down payment assistance is available from the Mortgage Assistance Foundation. when you purchase your new home with an FHA 203K mortgage. Any single-family home in need of renovation or rehab can qualify. Find out more today. Call 763-767-6422 or visit the city's website.
We love our new home.
Okay, you're such a huge fan of pitch count. This is going to be kind of a weird one for you. Outside of one inning, being the third, when Lino Lakes scored their two of their 3 runs.
Right.
What is the most pitches that Jake Domovic has thrown in a single inning?
13.
Not including that inning.
13.
Are you looking?
No.
You're good. You're good, I gotta say.
New pitcher, by the way, for Lino Lakes, Andy Tengren, on the mound for post 556.
Ray Wilner, the first one to have a look at him. Fastball's in for a strike. This one grounded through the left hole on the left side, and a leadoff single for Ray Wilner. His first hit of the night.
The hit parade continues for Coon Rapids. That's base hit number 15 for the Rapid squad. Yeah, anytime you can come to a game and score 9 runs on 15, at least 15 hits, the game's not over quite yet. Pretty good outing.
Bryce Peterson takes a strike just to gauge the speed of the fastball from Tengren. Peterson 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Off-speed pitch, belt high, is called strike 2. And that one fouled back. Tengren climbs the ladder and gets Peterson swinging for the first out of the inning.
Peterson, again, once he swung, realized that ball, how high it was in the zone. Just kind of looked and wished he could have that back.
And now the right fielder, Logan Severson, 1 for 3. Starts him with the changeup, 0-1. Down in the dirt, good stop by Shapoister.
He's really a good defensive catcher. There you see Logan's numbers for the evening: 1 for 3, a single and a run.
Fastball called for a strike at the knees, 1-2. Wellner at first with 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, Coon Rapids leading 9-3. Severson stares for a 1-2 pitch down and outside. Outside again, 3-2. Full count pitch from Tengren is outside, ball 4.
Well, the Rapids have something going again here in the top half of the 7th. Just went away, runners at first and second. Opportunity for Robert Morissette to see if he can move him along.
I just want to see if he can have another marathon at bat. Settle in, folks. This could be a long one.
Could be.
Averaging over 6 pitches per at bat. He's 1 for 3. RBI and a run scored. Fastball's in for a strike.
Let's go, Big Rob. Drill your pitch.
Down and in.
Good keepers, kid.
Count is even. He showed good patience and the ability to battle. First look at Tengren, of course. Inside again, 2-1.
Well, it's the ability to have patience at the plate and wait for your pitch, not and realize, you know, certainly work that pitch count. He has been doing that here tonight.
This one skied to short left field. Metz comes in a couple of steps, makes the catch for out number 2. And now back to the top of the order. Alex Bowie, outstanding night at the plate. 3 for 4 with a double, an RBI, and he has scored twice. See if he can spark another big 2-out rally.
It's a pretty nice night.
And that one hit him. And that'll load him up with 2 outs for Kirby Pieri, who has also had a 3-hit night. Pieri's number is nearly identical to that of Bowie's, except he adds an extra RBI. He's got 2. Pitch is down and in, and Tengren in some sticky situation here in the top of the 7th inning. But with 2 outs, hoping he can get out of it. Team already trailing by 6.
Well, good hitter like Pieri too. You know, 2-0 count.
This one hit hard back through the middle and through. Scoring easily is Wellner, coming around and scoring in front of the throw that bounced and got to the backstop is Severson, and it's a 2-run double for Pieri. His 4th hit. 2 more runs on the ledger for Coon Rapids, and the lead is 8.
Again, good piece of hitting by Pieri. You know, he is a smart hitter. There's the throw to the plate. There's the first run's going to come in, and throw to the plate's not going to be in time. Get past the catcher.
Avery Lehman, 2 for 4. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 out, and he remains patient, getting ahead in the count 2-0. Outside again, 3-0. Fastball's in for a strike.
Of course, Lehman taking all along at 3-0.
Goes down after that one and grounds it through the hole on the left side. Both runs are going to score on the 3rd hit in the ball game for Avery Lehman.
Makes it 13-3. Yeah, pretty tough hole for Lino Lakes to get out of here. 2 away, runner at first, but big inning again for Coon Rapids.
Lackinen a little behind on the fastball from Tengren. This one hit to right field. Lehman will turn at second and dig for 3. He's in there easily. And that's the 3rd hit of the game for Lackinen.
Boy, again, just doing such a nice job offensively. The hit parade, as we talked about, continues. Already 13 runs on the board.
You have 4 in this inning. Hits, that is. 3 runs. Runners at the corners. 2 away. And the 9th hitter of the inning is the pitcher, Jake Domovic. Off the outside edge is Tengren. It's 1-0. One's in there for a strike.
There you see the numbers for Jake on the evening.
This one hit hard to left center and over the head of Driscoll. Lehman will score easily. Lackinen digging his way all the way from first, and he will come in without a throw. A 2-run double for Domovic.
Just another solid hit for this Rapids squad. Again, just a good piece of hitting. Finds that gap in left center field over the head of Driscoll.
And 5 straight hits with 2 outs. First pitch swinging is Wellner and lofted out to right center. Driscoll able to get under that one. And finally, stop the bleeding, but 6 more runs. It's a 15-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Jimmy can't sing, and Tommy can't dance, so we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
A meeting between the innings between Coach Leisner and our home plate umpire.
A few words exchanged there. I'm sure they're all pleasantries. Do you like pepperoni or hamburger on your pizza? Extra cheese or no?
Bottom of the order due up for Lino Lakes here, and they have a tall task ahead of them, trailing by 13. 12. Sorry.
I'll get ahead of yourself.
Well, I can't see the score on there. I knew it was 15, though.
Domovic looking for this complete game, quickly ahead in the count. 0-2.
Phillips, a pair of groundouts his first 2 times up. This one in the dirt. Pretty easy to lay off. 1-2, grounded to the left side. And a bad throw from Pieri. Just rushed it. He didn't have to. And that's the first error in the field by the Rapid squad. No, second.
Yeah, he's pretty good in the field. Again, just not a play typical of what he performs like. Just a little bit, as you mentioned, rushing the throw and putting it past Wellner.
So Phillips able to reach on the error. Now Street, who has a fly out and a pop-up. Looks at a fastball for a strike. Domovic just 75 pitches to start the inning. Left it up a little bit, 2-1. Hit hard to Pieri, gets it to second for one, and they turn the double play and erase that leadoff error.
Nice job in the field by the defense for Coon Rapids. They will turn 2. And they're 1 out away from their 14th win of the year. And a nice one at that.
Well, the uncharacteristic error by Pieri to the leadoff man. He gets another opportunity, and he gets some help from his friends. Good turn from Alex Bowie, and there to complete it with the stretch is Alex Wellner. Ray Wellner, one of the Wellner boys. Fouled back now by Molitor as Lino Lakes down to their last out. But there's no pressure. You just need 9 to tie.
Yeah, that's it.
Or 12.
No, you need 12.
Minneapolis math.
Oh, I think Lackinen, that ball bounced.
Take your time.
You rub a little dirt on it?
Well, there's a smile on his face.
Yeah,
so
that's a good thing. Gets a little water.
It's just one of those things you gotta wait. I mean, just. Oh yeah, just to the side, inner thigh.
That's never fun.
It's a little time to
catch his breath.
Mm-hmm.
Just one, he says. Just one.
Well, let's not hope that affects the groove that Domovic is in. Trying to finish the complete game. And a nice night for him. Just 3 runs. Allowed, has not walked anybody. So one hit high down the line to right, and it will fall in front of Severson. And the 2-out single will keep the hopes alive for Lino Lakes.
Yeah, and gets him back to the top of the order.
Well, and Drake Molitor has really been a spark. You know, number 9 hitter. He's now 3 for 3. He's scored twice.
Now, you love that from your 9 hitter. Get on base 3 times
and score twice.
Yep.
When your team has only produced 3 runs, that's pretty impressive. Molitor looks at a fastball for a strike. Molitor 2 for 3. Top of the order's been pretty solid.
They have, no question.
And really, the 9 through 2 hitters has been their best stretch. Way behind the base to field it was Pieri, and he throws over to Wellner for the final out.
That was a nice win for Post 334. They pretty much controlled this from start to finish. Good offense.
Explosive offense.
No question. And a
5
nice outing.
runs in the third. Well, and think about it. Again, way back in the first inning and second innings, we saw 2 amazing defensive plays on the part of Lino Lakes that ended both the first and second innings. But after that, Coon Rapids able to score 5 in the third and 1 in the fourth, 3 in the sixth, and 6th in the 7th to run away with this one 15-3. But we want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continue to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young saying goodnight.